What's up, dog? Oh, J1, let's get your mic plugged in. Let's plug J1 his mic in. You know what I'm saying? If Mackie, if Guitar Center, anybody out there is listening and want to make it fresher for us, and you know, you got J1. Is you on, dog?
Yo.
J1. What's up, dog?
What up, dog?
J1 in the house. It'd be nice if we get some music behind this, but
just dropped this CD not too long ago.
So J1. First of all, go ahead and let the people know something about you.
That nobody
Anything?
else knows.
Let me think. Do you eat boogers when you pick them?
Nah.
Here, J1, they can't see you, dog. Come over here. They can't see.
Sometimes I wipe them on the seat. You know what I mean?
When you driving.
It's on my seat.
Here, J1, move in so they can see you. We want people to see you. Oh shit. Excuse me. All right, yeah. All right. So what'd you say? So when you pick boogers, sometimes you wipe them on the seat.
Don't wipe them on this seat.
Hey, yeah. Don't wipe them on my seat, because if you do, you might put them on top of mine. Because I wipe my boogers on the seat too.
Nasty asses.
You know, but it's all good. This J1, dog, this is underground. This is underground hip hop artist extraordinaire, Mr. J1. And I wouldn't even have this motherfucker on my show unless his shit was tight.
And his shit is tight.
You know, and I mean, and that's my personal opinion, of course. And I leave it out for the listeners and the viewers to give their personal opinion. But I think J1 is tight to the motherfucker. When I heard, you know, and everybody out there listening know me, I used to rap back in the days. And when I say used to rap, don't mean that I started stopping. I just went underground real deep. But this motherfucker right here, this nigga right here, makes a motherfucker want to start rapping again. You know, just the way he comes real with the shit. You know, no disrespect to the new artists out there. Y'all doing it. Y'all getting diamonds and gold, and it's beautiful. But for real artists that's coming from the heart, J1 is the one. So, J1, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to you and let you talk to the people. Go ahead, holla.
What's happening, world? You know how we do it right here on Roach Radio. Thanks for having me, yo. We got Purple Lineker in the house.
Yeah.
What's your DJ name again?
That's
homie?
DJ Ism.
DJ Ism.
It's what we smoke.
He was cutting it up earlier, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tell it, J1, tell us about the new album release, Domestic Disturbance. We want to hear about that. It's on iTunes.
Yeah.
It's available on CD right now.
Sure.
So if they want to grab the shit after we play a couple songs, they can go grab it. Right?
Yep.
Tell us about it. Let's talk. First of all, we got 4 tracks we're going to play tonight. Right? And what's the first track?
He played the Red Alert track.
Red Alert track?
Yeah.
Tell us about Red Alert track, and tell us about how that Red Alert track affects you and your personal situation, and what personally came out in the lyrics of that song.
Just frustration, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the music business, you know what I mean? People fronting, bullshitting, hating, you know what I mean? Like,
So you saying you had a lot of people hating on you as coming up?
I mean, just even now, you know what I mean? Like, I do my thing for the fans and the fans only, you know what I mean? So if the music business isn't down with it and the industry doesn't want to hear it, well, that's just too bad, you know what I mean? Because it's out there and it's playing, people loving it, you know what I mean?
How long have you actually been in the music industry?
The industry itself, like, actually, like, producing music, I probably made my first joint when I was in high school. I was probably, like, 18 or 19.
18. So you was so you looked up to a lot of other artists, of course, before you started, because you were such a young cat. And what were some of the artists that you looked up to in your production times?
Man, around that time, it was a few people like Public Enemy.
Whoa.
Man, like The Doors.
Okay, that's not hip hop, but The Doors. I feel you.
Yeah.
Right.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
A lot of like real underground shit from Chicago too. Like back then, it was like Twister was real underground,
right?
And like Rubber Room, they were real like
a lot of inspiration. So you had a lot of inspirations in your music,
for sure.
And now going more towards, because yours is like it's like underground hip hop mixed with a little bit of rock, right? And let me ask you this: I know that you play the guitar, electric guitar, acoustic guitar. Yep. Now, did that have some type of what's that word when you say some type of influence? Thank you, Ism. Did you playing the guitar? Did that have some type of influence on you turning your hip hop towards rock alternative touch?
Yeah, because I pretty much played the guitar my whole life, and it wasn't until later that I actually was inspired by hip hop to introduce it into what I was doing, at the time. Because I sit and play guitar for people all the time when I was younger, just rocking out the amp or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
So then hip hop came around, and, I was like, that's cool to incorporate it, you know what I mean? And really get down and touch base on some more lyrical stuff, too.
Right. So you're a pretty talented producer, because I'm not going to say a lot of them, but some of the producers I know that are very talented, a lot of them start off without even playing the instrument. So you actually start in the game with the instrument background. Yeah. Now, is the guitar the only thing that you play, or can you pick up and play the drums, piano, or?
I'm not so good at the piano, but I like to get down on the piano,
You're not so good, but can you jump on the piano?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just multi-talented all the way around.
Bass, drums,
ladies, I hope you're
keys,
listening. Since I said ladies, are you single?
Nah, I'm not single.
Oh, if your girlfriend ain't listening, are you single?
No, I'm not single.
Oh, she must be listening then.
Maybe, I hope she is.
No, man, I ain't trying to put you on blast, though. That's good, though. You got a lady in your life, that's good. That keeps the mentality going right. It keeps the flow going, especially when you got to go on it by your side. Any shows? And you shows up on time. Right?
Any shows coming up?
Oh, you got any shows coming up?
Yeah, I'm hitting Arizona next.
Arizona? We got any listeners from Arizona?
You know what I mean? Out there in the East Coast, back home, you know what I mean?
You go, okay, cool.
And then come back to Cali on my way through, like, Austin, and you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I wish we could take Roach Radio on tour with you, because we would love to go, like, visually out there where we can, like,
That'd be tight.
Yeah, I want to see some groupie
Document
chicks.
everything.
Can the Roach get some, too?
I want to see some groupie guys.
She ain't even got a mic.
I got a question for you. Who's the biggest MC influence?
The biggest MC influence.
I would say, like, Paris.
Paris,
Yeah.
what?
That's right.
Hey, cue up some Paris.
Paris.
The devil made me do it.
Yeah.
The devil made me do it.
He was
How
one of
many
my
of my
favorites,
listeners
you
know
know what I'm
about Paris? I can't believe this motherfucker brought up Paris.
Yeah.
Wow, the devil
You
made
know.
me do it. I used to bang that shit in my bug.
He was kind of that rock, hardcore, hip hop,
Right,
bang
right.
your head type shit.
and
you know
nobody
what I
was
mean?
feeling that shit, really.
Yeah, the underground, but he wasn't really selling nothing. You know what I
Right,
mean?
and nobody was feeling that.
Yeah.
But right, that shit was like, if you bring that shit out right now and reproduce it, it's gonna be like, wow.
I still
That's
got
some
that
over
shit
the
on
Kanye,
vinyl.
because I think Kanye right now is a pretty stylish motherfucker. And then when I say over the Kanye, I'm like, that's like over the top. So right now he's at the top. Right. So if Paris was to come back out and do some, that's the type of shit he was doing.
Yeah.
But way with
he's got some new stuff out. It's not as intense as his old stuff, but I mean he's a big influence on my stuff too. He had like the Bush Killer song. You know what I'm saying?
The devil made me do it.
Yeah, the devil made me do it. You know?
Right. Yeah, I love that one.
And
hey,
rock was one of the first joints too to become like anti-establishment, like pop scene too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like combined with like hip hop and reggae type stuff, we got a lot.
Okay, I got a question for you. What do you think? Now, I remember when I started rapping, and I know you're a little bit younger than me. I ain't gonna you a little bit younger, not that much, just a little bit. Okay,
I'm getting up there, yo.
Just a little bit. I had this thing with the hairs on my face started turning white, but that didn't mean nothing. I was still a young cat. But anyways, what? Oh goddamn! Blame it on the weed. I forgot the question. So many excuses. but anyways, so. In your personal opinion, what do you think that nowadays, what does it take for a young person who wants to be an artist, who wants to get out there, who wants to let their music be heard, who wants to say they're an MC, who has no experience, and their only experience is putting on, I don't know, who would they put on this day? Gucci Man. I used to put on like Public Enemy and get my experience. But now they probably put on somebody like Gucci or Lil Wayne, and they listen to this, and they like, oh, yeah, and they want to be fresh. They want to get their studio. What's the best advice you could give a youngster today?
Just follow your passion, you know what I'm saying? Do and be yourself. You know what I mean? Because
be yourself.
You could do whatever. I mean, there's cats out there that, like Jeffree Star, that paint their whole body and do music and you know some other shit. You know what I mean? And
Right.
he's not afraid to do it. And you know, Lil Wayne, he's doing whatever he's doing. And you know, there's jazz artists out there that are still doing their thing and making records. You know what I mean?
Even I bring up a
Just-
cat like Lupe Fiasco. Like I really like what he does because he came out. I couldn't say it's hard, but it sounds hard to me because he's going hard on skateboard or shit.
Yeah.
He came out with a whole nother thing. It's not about the car he's driving, even though I like the Chevy shit. Don't trip. But even though he's talking about his skateboard, push, kick, or kick, push. But that's fly though.
Yeah,
For the kids that's coming up, that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to adjust themselves to fit with the music. We need music is
For
life,
sure.
and music it shows what life is all about, especially in the hip hop.
For sure.
So-
and that's what life is been doing, and music's been doing for life is it's a mirror reflection of life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
And, you know, for me, I was playing guitar as a little kid in front of my mirror before Guitar Hero even came out on fucking DVD, Nintendo, and all that bullshit.
Hey,
you
it's
know what
all
I mean?
good though, maybe you know. Hey, but you know you can't fuck with technology because right now you think Guitar Hero's a game. Next thing you know, motherfuckers made a song with that shit.
For sure.
And like, oh, I'm a Guitar Hero band. Have a whole band on tour playing Guitar Hero. I can't doubt it. My next artist I might want to sign Guitar Hero group. You know, it might work out. But let's see. Ism, what you got queued up over there? You got something fresh for us?
Well, I got a question for him.
Oh, you got a question?
What kind of guitar do you use, man?
What kind of guitar do you
man.
use? What kind of guitar do you use? Now, that's not because I'm pretty sure you probably got a whole bunch of them that you use. But we want to know what's your favorite guitar that you use.
I've had this one guitar for about 21 years, and
Wow.
it's named Doretta after my grandmother.
It has a name too,
And
huh?
it's an Area Pro.
Area Pro.
Yeah.
Is that electric? I'm not too familiar
Yeah,
with
it's
guitars.
electric.
It's electric guitar.
Yeah.
All right. So the first time you grabbed a guitar, how old were you?
Probably about 7 or 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when you actually realized that you could play the motherfucker, how old were you? When you realized it.
When I could actually play.
When you
I
realized,
was
like, what guitar? I can.
For sure, I was like 13 in my
13. So it
basement.
took about 4 or 5
So,
years.
Yeah, when I could
Oh, my
just
math
listen.
is bad. That's about 6 or 7 years.
I could just listen to a song, you know what I mean, and play it.
Wow, that's great.